This is a ranked game. This is the first ranked game that I'm playing. So this is, of course, Road to Mythic is the name of the stream here. Those of you watching will be able to see every game in my Road to Mythic. So let's see how far we can get. Starting off, this is not a strong hand. I go first. No, I'm going to have to mulligan here. This is a better hand, so I'm going to keep it. Wild Growth Walker, I'll take that on top. We'll bring in a forest. We'll go from there. Land of War Elves. Looks like I'm playing the mirror match, which, you know, I suppose that could have been anticipated. Wild Growth Walker. Now, I don't have any fuel for this walker. And I also could use more land, so this is still not the best hand, not by a long stretch. What is this? Not a mirror match, that's for sure. Okay, I don't need to worry about that right now. Maybe soon. Maybe 5 turns, 4 turns. Less than that, maybe. Interesting. Draconic Disciple. Charging Tuscadon. Alright, well I can Chupacabra or Contempt basically anything that's going on. I think I need a land here. There's a land, good. And there's 2 land. Alright, 2 land is perfectly fine. Gaining 12 life here. I'm going to bring in that black mana. And next turn I can Contempt basically anything. Only one thing to block with. Not going to kill it, no mana up. Okay, so I'm thinking of Chupacabra-ing. Probably this guy, because he seems the most dangerous at the moment. This is just a Tuscadon. If it deals combat damage to me, double that damage to me, so I might want to block it. Taking 8 damage isn't the worst thing in the world. Dinosaur spells cost 2 less to cast. I mean, it might seem like I'm in a bad position. Maybe I'm underestimating my opponent here. It's entirely possible. I'm just going to take the 8, to be perfectly honest. Okay, going to bring in this one. Going to Chupacabra him. Save the Vraska's Contempt. Maybe for the dragon. Can't kill either of these, so gonna swing in for 6 more. 3 to the head. Bane Fire. That was probably a good choice before I got any more fuel. Probably a good choice. Double Contempt. I think I'd play Vivian here.
I've lost so much overcome.
And here we look for our fuel, I guess. Merfolk Branchwalker. And I'll just pass. I'm going to use the Branchwalker to make my Wild Growth Walker bigger. Hopefully I draw a Ranger as well, because if I draw a Ranger and play the Branchwalker, I'm in good shape. He's got plenty of mana. He can definitely get the 5/5 flyer. Of course, Vivian can take care of it. I'd like to keep Vivian on the field, though, and keep her having as much loyalty as I can. So I probably won't use her effect for that. Palaka Worm is getting exiled with my Vraska's Contempt, I think. But not now. Let's get something out of here. Maybe a land?
You can't stop nature.
Ooh, maybe a Carnage Tyrant. Carnage Tyrant might be the right choice here. No, I'll go for the cemetery. Because the cemetery comes in, I can cast the Merfolk Branchwalker, and I have enough for Vraska's Contempt. As exciting as the Carnage Tyrant seems, I don't think it's the right answer here. So I'm going to... No attacks. We're going to end the turn. And I'm going to Contempt probably the Palaka Worm. Probably also there's going to be a Draconic Disciple that's going to happen here. Maybe on my turn, if you keep the mana open. Because he's got Llanowar Elves. I don't like that card, but... I don't like that card on that side of the battlefield, that is. It's fine over here. Ooh, Carnage Tyrant. That's the other thing getting contempted, I guess. Swinging in. Alright, so Carnage Tyrant can get contempted because of my Detection Tower, which is essentially what's happening now. First thing is I'm going to take a look at Vivian. What's flying? Cancel. Oh, or Enchantment. I don't know if I need that. Vivian.
Balance comes.
Ooh, another Carnage Tyrant opportunity, which I will take this time. But I'm not going to cast it, because I'm actually just going to do Detection Tower. I'm going to take this opportunity. I need to actually use it. That leaves me with enough mana. Yep. I'm just going to Contempt Carnage Tyrant here. And play the Branchwalker. Now it's a 5/7. And that's a concession. Alright. And just like that, our first ranked match. Ding ding. Let's get out of bronze today. What do you folks think? Okay, please Sabotage. That's not a good hand. That is an acceptable hand. Okay, Carnage Tyrant, I don't need that right now, so we're gonna see what we get. We're gonna bring in a Forest. Pass. Yep, we'll bring in the Cemetery and Merfolk Branchwalker. I would like some fuel for the, I would like some Wild Growth Walkers, but under the current circumstances, I just gotta work with what I have. Okay, it looks like I'm up against Boros so far. Yeah, that was a good choice and anticipated. Alright, so we're gonna bring in our Jade Light Ranger. Would like one land here. Midnight Reaper's fine instead. And now it's a 3. 4/3. Lightning Bolt, Lava Coil, both of those work. We want those to get spent up as soon as possible. Fight with Fire. That works too. That seems a bit aggressive, but we can roll with it. Gonna run in with a Midnight Reaper here. I'd like to draw another land next turn so I can play Vivian. Vivian is really good at getting me into the bigger creatures. Really just Carnage Tyrant. That's kind of just what it is. I'm going to need some more card advantage because so far he's countering what I've got. Another Fight with Fire. That really does seem a bit hardcore. Alright, 2 Wild Growth Walkers, which I'll play. And he looks like he's out of removal. Or doesn't want to remove. We're going to bring this in. It can enter tapped. That's fine. We're going to play the Branchwalker. Gain 6 life. Vivian! I'll put it on top of the library, essentially so I can have a backup Vivian. He can deal 4 damage to one of these and kill one of them. So I'm going to actually... If he does that, it removes his... It basically takes out his entire board state. So I would have been okay with that. Heroic reinforcements. Okay. Okay, well I don't need the fuel so much. So I'm gonna block you. I want to keep my life total as high as I can because red can kind of get out of hand. Kind of quickly.
Let's see if I've seen things that would break someone like you.
I'll bring in the forest. 4 damage next turn, 2 cards, 12, 12, 11. I'm not going to attack. I'm going to preserve my life here. Also, I want something to block in case he goes for the Vivian. Not that that's too dangerous because I do have a backup Vivian, but it costs 5 mana to get the backup. Man, tokens for days. Where's my, I guess Finder Finality. I took out Golden Demise. I could use a Finality here. Ooh! Making Vivian go away. So sad. Alright, who even do I Chupacabra here? Or do I Vivian instead? I Vivian, since he was so keen to get rid of her.
I didn't live through hell to lose to you.
Well, I mean, that would just get a different Vivian back, which... I don't see anything wrong with using this ability to get my other Vivian back. Vivian's back now. This one I get to keep this one. And then I use this one's ability.
Meet my newest friend.
It doesn't actually do anything for me, but it doesn't not do anything. I could bring in some elves, better mana for next turn, and I need to keep blockers, so we're gonna keep blockers. Pretty sure Vivian's dying this turn anyway. So but I gotta take out some of these tokens because it's just getting silly. I mean, is you want to put my Wild Growth Walker in Lightning Bolt range? Is that what we're doing here? I mean, that one has to attack. I know that one. So he doesn't have to have the Lightning Bolt here. Alright, so I'm going to want to get rid of the War Boss. Probably that's what I'm going to Chupacabra next. Let's see what we can bring out in terms of creatures, though.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
Oh, not a lot. And that's not super great either. Detection Tower, I don't think it's gonna run hexproof things. So Memorial to Folly, in case I need to get something back. I'll bring in this, and I will Chupacabra the War Boss. Okay, so he can deal 2 damage to any target here. Oh, now he can't because he doesn't have the mana for it. No attack, I need blockers. So weird situation. I can tell that they've changed how the matchups work because I have not been against a deck like this at all in my previous ranked experience. So they've definitely changed how the matchup works in this case.
Now we're getting started.
How did he get mana back? Oh, did he play a land or something? Did I just miscount? What's going on? Oh, it's his turn now. He untapped everything. Alright.
So it's going to be like that, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be like that. That's okay. Clears up the board state. Makes it so there's less I have to worry about. 3. That's the best you got.
Balance comes.
Yeah, Jade Light Ranger, obviously. Ooh, Find and Finality. I'll keep it. Gain 12 life. I'm going to Memorial to Folly at the end of my opponent's turn in order to get a Chupacabra back. 8 damage to the head. And that's a concession. Thank you very much for playing. Alrighty, we are well on our way. Ta-da! We have ranked up to Bronze, Tier 3. Let's get out of Bronze today. What do you, ladies and gentlemen, think? Think we should get out of Bronze today?
Let's